Hello and welcome back to the show. My name is Josh. Thank you very much for tuning in. Probably one of the best one-pot, simple chicken and rice recipes on the internet. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Chicken and rice in one pot, let's jump into it. All right, one pot recipe, chicken drumsticks. I've made it before with chicken thighs. We're gonna use chicken drumsticks today. A couple of ingredients. We're gonna make like a paste. We're gonna put it in. Very simple, about 30 minutes. Chicken and rice, the cumin and the fresh cilantro at the end. Really bring it, and it's a big pop of flavor. It's really good. The kids like it, the family likes it. It's easy enough to make. Let's jump into the ingredients. All right, if you guys miss any of this, don't worry, it is in the description down below. So, we got some chicken drumsticks, easy peasy. I'm using a cast iron skillet today. You don't have to. You can use a pot, a pan, whatever makes you happy. I just happen to be using a cast iron skillet. I got some olive oil. That is garlic that I peeled and smashed. That is 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of cumin, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Cherry tomatoes, 2 potatoes, 2 jalapeños, 2 cups chicken stock, 1 cup long grain white rice, a sharp knife, a bitchin' cutting board, that's a little Ninja Foodie chopper thing. I'm gonna throw all this, you'll see what I'm gonna do with that, but you don't need that, but I'm just gonna use it. Some gloves, and these are all of our ingredients for our one pot chicken and rice tonight. The prep was actually super easy. I grabbed my cherry tomatoes and I cut them in half. I de-seeded and de-ribbed my 2 jalapeños and I just chopped them like a rough chop, little pieces. And my 2 potatoes. My 2 potatoes, I skinned them. And I chopped them into little pieces. That's basically all the prep. Now I'm gonna grind up that garlic with the seasonings. I'm gonna start frying off that chicken. Easy. Let's go. All right, so I got my little choppy chop thing right here. So my salt, my cumin, my black pepper, all in there. Like I said earlier, the recipe is down below in the description. And then all of my garlic that is already peeled and smashed and raw, that's going in there. That's going there. And then, now, that is kind of pasty, whatever. So I'm gonna end up dumping this in my pan after I fry off my chicken, but I'm gonna add a little water to rinse it out, and then I'll dump all this in my pan. And that's kind of your seasoning blend for this recipe. Also, you could use a mortar and pestle, but I'm too lazy. That's why I just use that. This is just coming up to temperature, but I want some color on these chicken legs. I'm not cooking them all the way. By no means are these gonna be all done. I just wanna brown them and get some color on them. That's all. So we're gonna start working with that. We'll give it a little flippy flip, and then we'll keep going. Now, as this is getting hot, the oil is splashing in the fat, but I want that fat and oil because I'm gonna fry my rice kind of in it. But I bought this little contraption on Amazon. I'll put a link below for this too. It's like a little screen thing. It was a couple bucks on Amazon. That really controls the mess in your kitchen. So pick up one of those. It works on like basically anything. You just set it over it. It's pretty cool. All right, so I got a little baby bit of color on it, and I emulsified some of that chicken fat in there, which is all that I wanted, because I'm gonna cook these in a minute. Now my rice goes in, and I'm basically frying it in that oil and chicken fat. And now we're gonna start to build the layer upon layer of flavor, which is gonna be awesome when it's all said and done. So let that rice come up, easy. Bring in my tomatoes that I chopped in half, my little cherries. So we're still on a medium-high heat. I got my tomatoes, I got my rice frying in the oil and chicken fat. Still in the single cast iron that I started with the chicken. I'm gonna put that chicken back in when we're all done, but I just want this to build up, and I want it to absorb some of that oil and chicken fat and that tomato juice. And then we're gonna keep going. You know, one thing I learned, and I'll talk about this in a minute, When you put a cup of rice in, you always put double the amount of liquid in. At least that's what I've found so far in my cooking experience. So like this is about a cup, a little bit more than a cup. I'm putting 2 cups, a little bit more than 2 cups of chicken broth. You can get the calculation. Oh man, this already smells so good. All right. My diced up jalapeños. Work in my jalapeños. Rice is toasting really nicely. All right. So you guys saw this earlier. And this is not all going to come out. But watch this. A little tiny bit of water. Oh yeah, you could smell the fragrance of that cumin. That is killer. You want that moved around? That is absolute. Oh man, that smells so good. All right. My just over 2 cups of chicken broth. Let's work this in. Now my heat is still on a medium-high heat because I'm trying to bring this up to a boil. So I'm just going to give this a little mix. See, it looks like Christmas in there. There we go. Give that a little mix. Now I'm working in the potatoes. My 2 little small potatoes that I cut. Now we'll just work this in up to a boil. That smells so good. Now you got that oil, you got the chicken fat, you got the jalapenos, you got the potatoes, you got the tomatoes, and then you got that salt, pepper, cumin slurry. And it's just all coming together. Nice and easy. Bring this up to a boil. Okay, so we brought it to a boil. Now we're putting our heat on very low. I'm reintroducing my chicken, which it's going to finish, and the rice is going to finish. And since I don't have a lid for my cast iron, because I'm ghetto, oh, not that. I'm just doing foil. I'm just going to foil it on super low heat, foiling it. We'll see you guys in about 20 minutes or so. And just like that, through movie magic, 20 minutes later, holy moly, look at this. Well, there's still a little bit of liquid in here. We got to work a little bit longer. But the smells are absolutely amazing. I mean, it's starting to come together like a proper dish, if you can see. Hold on. Let me zoom in and show you the goods. All right. I mean, that looks like a proper chicken and rice dinner, I would say. A little bit of liquid still, so we'll rock it another 5 or 10 minutes. But man, the smells are great. The chicken's going to be tender. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this is the internet's best chicken and rice dish. It's so good and so easy. So, we'll just rock this. And then we'll wait for Babe to get home for the taste test. Yeah, Babe, I don't want you to know what you're eating.
Tonight, it's a surprise.
Yeah.
It's like school lunches.
Yeah, you don't know what's in there.
You don't really know what's in it.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks good.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's chicken and rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is
so eat some chicken and eat some rice and tell the folks how it is.
What are the
that I
ingredients?
made for you? Those are potatoes and tomatoes.
Well,
one
hot.
starts with a P and one starts with a T.
Hot.
Yeah. Hawk? Is it like hawk tua?
No. That's good. Does it have cumin in it?
It does have cumin in it. That is correct.
I like it.
Yeah. So it's chicken drumsticks and stuff. I had dinner ready for you when you got home from work.
Thank
I'm a
you.
good house husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good.
I mean, it's pretty basic, but it's probably the best chicken and rice dish out there.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Oh, really good.
It's really good. All right, folks, you heard it first.
Okay. I was surprised when I came home at this beautiful dinner that my husband made because I move out of the house in December into the hair salon and I don't see my family very often. So when I come home to have dinner cooked and ready for me, it's very nice. I appreciate it, babe.
Yeah.
This is the best meal that you've made all week.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. Just want to thank you guys so much for watching the video and tuning into the show, especially our YouTube subscribe, join channel members. Right next to the subscribe button, there's a join button. Thank you guys so much for supporting Babe and my little YouTube hobby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you watching the show. If there's something that you want us to cook, either inside or outside on one of our mini barbecues, let us know in the comments below. We appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you on the next show. Take care.